a fan cause I always.
Good evening and welcome to our first edition of Sports Weekly. I'm your host, Brittany July, and here are my wonderful co-hosts, Bryson here and Trey Porter. I guess we'll just hop straight into it. Did you guys watch the game last night?
Yeah, I watched the game last night.
Yeah, we called.
What you think about it, Bryson?
I expected the Heat to lose last night, and that's what happened.
What about you, Trey?
I feel like we weren't supposed to lose last night, but 4 from 19 from Bosch and Wade won't get it.
Why did you expect the Heat to lose?
Just simply because of Bosch and Wade. They've been really ineffective for the past 2 games, and I just believe that without them making any kind of effort, the Heat was going to lose the series.
What about you, Trey?
I feel like Braun gonna have to take over. They're gonna have to do everything if they want to win. You gotta have Birdman back.
Birdman was a quiet factor in the game. He was.
Yeah, he was.
Roy Hibbert eating all day long. David West, we gotta get somebody down there.
I mean, Bosch, he's soft.
Bosch is not aggressive. That's the one problem I had with Bosch. He wasn't aggressive. He's never been aggressive. He's 6'11" on the not on the post, jump shooter. Can't have that.
He taking 2-minute threes, being out on the perimeter, too soft.
Who was that missed all those dunks? That was the Pacers in game 4.
Paul Jordan, David West, they got a little messy.
Yeah.
I feel like they calm down. They can take this serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can.
They're not taking it serious.
I think they can.
Although they can, I believe Miami's going to go ahead and close it out tomorrow. You got Birdman coming back. Hopefully, at least Bosch will have a good game. I'm not expecting anything from Wade again.
Wade hurt. Painful to watch. But Noah Colton stepped up a lot.
He has. I feel like the Pacers are going to win. What about you? Your predictions?
I feel like the Heat gonna win.
No, he's going to win.
Well, if they do win, how do you think they'll match up to the Spurs?
They won't match up against the Spurs. I think this series will go in 6 games. The Spurs will beat the Heat in 6 games simply because of the coaching. Greg Popovich is a wonderful coach. He has Tim Duncan playing out his mind at 37 years old. We have Tony Parker doing well, Ginobili. I just don't see the Heat, beating the Spurs at all.
What about you, Trey?
Spurs too complete of a team. The way we playing right now, we got to get together. Tim Duncan, Tiago Splitter, everybody. They gonna be ready. Pop gonna have them right.
I mean, I feel like the Heat would give the Spurs a better run than if the Pacers were to play the Spurs in the finals.
They will, but we gotta have people healthy and playing how they're supposed to play. We got Ray Allen missing threes all day long. Nobody being consistent.
He's also missing free throws as well. Right?
Yeah, free throws been a big problem.
See, he just never should have left the Celtics. But anyway, speaking of playoffs, the Los Angeles Kings are trying to defend their Stanley Cup title in the Western Conference Finals as they take on the Chicago Blackhawks.
The Chicago Blackhawks extend their winning streak to 4 after defeating the Kings 2-1 in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Western Conference Finals. Marion Hossa scored the game-winning goal. These 2 teams play again tonight at 8 p.m.
Bruins' Nathan Horton scored 2 of the 3 goals in an intense game against the Penguins, where they had 29 shots and made 0 goals. Sidney Crosby was completely shut down. The next game will be Monday.
In other news, the SEC has voted to stay in 8 conference games for the 2014 season. Is this good or bad considering the attendance problems? Last season, every school suffered attendance problems in the football program. Those were the worst ones that they had since 2003. Do you think staying an 8 conference game is worth it, or should they have gone to 9?
I don't think it really gonna matter. The population just gonna increase regardless because of the SEC.
Yeah, I agree as well. I haven't been really, wondering about this topic, but either way, it's gonna be okay.
All right, more about football. And this is the NFL offseason. Notable players that are recovering from injury: Adrian Peterson suffered a sports hernia. Adrian Foster strained his calf. DJ Hayden, he's recovering from surgery, and Matt Ryan strained the left shoulder. Adrian Peterson also suffered an injury back 2011 season when he tore his ACL, but the next season he was NFL MVP. How do you think he's going to do this season with just a simple sports hernia?
I think he's going to have a repeat season. Probably not 2,000 yards, but, the same AP, probably over 1,500 yards, another Pro Bowl selection. So, You may see a lot out of AP.
You definitely don't see him being in the top 5. I see at least 1,500 yards this year.
Okay.
He can bounce back from my worst injury than this.
True. All right. Also in the NFL offseason, the Ravens traded Anquan Bolden to the San Francisco 49ers. How do you think that he would fit in with them?
You know, due to the injury to Michael Crabtree, I think he'll have more playing time. You know, he'll be the ball and throw more towards him. So I really think he'll have some kind of impact. He's not the Anquan Bolden we've seen in Arizona, so he'll have some impact, but it won't be as big.
What you think, Trey?
Yeah, I feel like he'll replace Crabtree and whatever Moss got going on, but the 49ers making a lot of moves in our season. They're going to be pretty straight.
Do you think he should have stayed with the Ravens?
If he could have got the money to get paid, yeah, he should have stayed, but I don't believe it was possible.
Well, if they wouldn't have paid Joe Flacco that tremendous contract, then they would have made room for him. Do you think he would even deserve that amount of money?
Not
really, but at the same time, you got to look at it like this. A team got to keep their Super Bowl quarterback.
Okay. But they also need that supporting cast, right?
True. Well, start with the quarterback. That's illegal.
All right.
Congrats to Joey Logano after winning the NASCAR nationwide race at Dover. This is his first nationwide win this season after winning 9 races last season. After controversial remarks made about his rival Sergio Garcia, Tiger Woods states that it's time to move on and worry about his season.
Problems never seem to leave Rutgers no matter what direction they turn. The new athletic director, Julia Herman, was involved in a sex crime lawsuit in 2008.
Mayweather to fight Canelo Alvarez on September 14th at the MGM in Vegas. Also, congrats the UA men's golf team for winning their first national title against Illinois.
This section is called our Clips of the Week section. Each of us are to give just a brief rundown of the clips that we thought are our top 10 highlights from this past week. Trey, what is your clip?
My clip was LeBron James chasing down a fast break layup from George Hill in Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals, showing that how he has to do everything.
My clip of the week is Paul George dunking on Chris Bosh last night in Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. And I can have 10 cars and I went drive one. And when you make it from the bottom, you the chosen one. Bought a fountain 'cause I always wanted one. And my clip is Marion Hossa. He tipped in the game-winning score of Game 1 of the National Hockey League's Western Conference Finals. Well, all right, that's all the time that we have today. Thank you for watching Sports Weekly. I'm Brittany July. I'm Bryson Henry.
I'm Trey Porter.
Join us next week as we talk about the NBA Finals, hockey semifinals, Major League Baseball, and NBA free agency. Bought a fountain 'cause I always wanted one. Made a film with them bitches, ain't no one-on-one. Got this watch and this watch is like a